Good day and welcome to my daily devotional for Monday the 3rd of August. As we continue to look at Hebrews chapter 1 and verses 8 and 9, we're going to read from Leviticus chapter 14 verses 10 and 11. On the next day, the 8th day, each person cured of the skin disease must bring 2 male lambs and 1 female year-old lamb with no physical defects, along with 5 quarts of choice flour mixed with olive oil and 3/5 of a pint of olive oil. Then the officiating priest will present that person for cleansing, along with the offerings, before the Lord at the entrance of the tabernacle. Today, as we will continue to look at the uses of oil in God's Word. Thirdly, it's used for purification. Oil was used in rites of purification, such as when lepers had been healed and they needed to show themselves to a priest and carry out the rite of purification. This is what we read in Leviticus chapter 14 and verses 10 and 11. We know that when Jesus healed lepers, he sent them to the priests so that they could carry out this rite. Why was olive oil so important to use on these occasions? Well, firstly, it was a sign of blessing. As we have seen, the oil was produced from the olive tree, and it was seen as a sign of God's blessing on them and the land. We know that the Mount of Olives is near Jerusalem, where there were many olive trees from which olive oil was extracted. It is significant that it was in this place where oil was produced that God's greatest blessing was poured out. This is the blessing of Jesus being determined to go to the cross in spite of the agony that lay before him. We know that in Mark 14 and verse 36, he prayed, "Abba, Father," he said, "everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me. Yet not what I will, but what you will." It is also significant that on that mount there is the Garden of Gethsemane. And Gethsemane means oil press. It was the place where the harvested olive oils were pressed in order to extract the rich oil that would bring great blessing. It is again significant that the agony of Jesus was his being hard pressed with the temptation to turn from the trial that lay before him. Pray that Jesus will lead us not into temptation and deliver us from the evil one.